the way you look that much. Then baby, you should go and love yourself. And if you think that I'm...
Hey guys, long time no see, but I finally have made a video in like 3 weeks, and I am back with a Kylie Jenner lip kit review slash demo. I'm really excited about these because if you've heard, they're really impossible to get, and if you're lucky enough to get them, then props to you. This is my like third or fourth time trying to get them, and I finally did, so I'm really excited. And of course she drops new colors that I want, so I'm gonna have to try and get Koko K and 22, but for right now I have 5 shades that I will share with you guys. So what I'll do is talk about each of the 5 colors that I have, and then talk about the formula, and then you'll see a little clip of me trying them on. So let's just get started because I have a lot to say and I think my camera is about to die. So this is what the box looks like. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. It's like a black and white box, and then you open it up, and then here are the lip kits. Oops. Here are the lip kits, and it's cute. It says Kylie in silver letters over here, and then you get a little card. It's very Instagrammable. I'm glad she thought about, how can I make this as aesthetically pleasing as possible so people will post all over Instagram about it, so that way free marketing, you know what I'm saying? So the card is really cute. I think depending on what restock you get, it says different things. So here are all of my lip kits. The colors that I have are Posie K, Dolce K, Mary Jo K, and Candy K. And I had another Posie K, but when I opened the box, it was actually Koko K inside with the Posie K lip liner. I didn't even bother talking to customer service about it because I know that it's really hard to get a hold of them because they have so many inquiries all the time. I love the box packaging. I think it just is super cute. I like when things are packaged in a box, especially when you have like 2 pieces so they don't get lost or anything. So I'm going to keep this. I don't know. I don't like throwing away cute boxes, so glad Kylie made it super cute so that I could feed my hoarding addiction. Let's start with Koko K. This is the lightest shade, so I was a bit hesitant to try it on because I was afraid it would wash me out. But no, it's a pretty nice light pink with some like purple undertones to it. I'm really bad at describing colors, but you guys have eyes so you can see for yourself. This is what it looks like. You can see that it like basically blends in with my skin tone. So when I do have it on and before it dries, it kind of looks kind of bad and it kind of washes me out. But once it dries and settles in, I think it looks fine. I'm just a little bit cautious of when I get a little bit more tan that it might look weird. So I feel like this is a shade that I would wear, you know, in the fall and winter when I'm a bit lighter. So as for the scent of these, they smell really strong. So if you don't like strong scented cosmetics, this might be a problem for you. But it smells like candy, basically, like a really, really sugary candy. And I know on her Instagram she says they smell like vanilla, but I don't know. It smells like something you would get at like Bath and Body Works when you're in like 6th grade and you need to put body spray on you after PE or something. That's what it smells like. It smells very like young and sugary. Next is Candy K, and this was the color that I was super, super excited to get. So I have it swatched on my hand right here, and it's just this like brownie kind of pink. It's the color that Kylie basically made famous or whatever, you know, when she started with like Bare and Whirl lip liner. This was what it reminds me of. So here's Koko K in comparison to Candy. So you can see that Candy is a lot more brown and darker than Koko, where Koko is like more pink and this is more brown. I really like this one. I think it's the perfect nude kind of shade, and it doesn't wash me out too much as comparison to Koko K. And then with the lip liner, the lip liners are so creamy. I absolutely love them, and I know that a lot of people on Instagram are complaining that you can't use all of the lip liner, but all you have to do is get a pencil sharpener or a makeup pencil sharpener. This is from e.l.f. It's $1, and all you have to do is put it in there and sharpen it like a pencil. So next up we have Dolce K, and to me Dolce K is basically a darker version of Candy K, but a lot more gray brown, if that makes sense. When I first put Dolce K on, I noticed how gray toned it kind of looked on me. I'm not sure if that's the case for you guys too. So Dolce K is a lot more brown toned than Candy K, and it's a little bit just more darker, and it reminds me a lot of the 90s when people would wear brown tone lipsticks all the time. So if you want to get like that retro 90s look or whatever, definitely pick up Dolce K. Next, moving on to one of my favorites is Posie K, and I really like this shade. It's a lot more brighter than all of the other ones because all of the other ones are like nudes basically, but this one is just a mauve pink color, and it's kind of bright actually. I didn't realize how bright it would look on, but it's basically a perfect mauve shade to me. Like when I think of mauve, I think of this color. It's just the right color of pink and purple to it, and I just love how it looks on. I really like Posie K. I think it's one of my favorites out of the 5 that I have. I love just how bold the color is in comparison to all of the other shades because everything is basically a version of a nude, but this one is a lot more vibrant. Last but not least, I have Mary Jo K, and I was contemplating on getting this just because I was like, it's just a red liquid lipstick. They didn't really look too unique to me because I was like, oh, why don't I just get like ColourPop or something? It's just such a pretty red. I've never really worn red lipsticks before until this, and honestly it's my favorite. I really like it. If you're contemplating on getting Mary Jo, I say just go for it. I really love the color, and I love how it's cool toned, so it makes your teeth appear a lot whiter, and who doesn't love having shiny white teeth? You know? So here are all the shades on my hand. You can pause the video to take a closer look. As for the formula for these, I really like how thin they are and how smooth they are. I've had other matte liquid lipsticks from other brands where they're kind of like puffy and creamy, and they don't go as smooth as these go on, and when they're like creamy and like really weird consistency, it just makes my lips look so much worse. As for the formula being drying, all liquid matte lipsticks or matte lipsticks are going to be drying. I mean, it's in their name, a matte lipstick is pretty dry in itself. But what I like about KYLIE's lip kit is that it doesn't dry them out to the extreme. They kind of just give the perfect matte finish to them, which I'm really surprised because I thought they would be super drying. But on my lips, they don't settle into like the fine lines and everything and like expose them so that they don't look like the Sahara Desert. And I've had some other liquid lipsticks where it just looks so bad that I just couldn't keep them. Overall, I really like these lip kits. I think KYLIE and her team did a great job creating a really great formula and creating really nice colors. If you guys are lucky enough to get your hands on them, then props to you. I think you'll really like them. My suggestion is that you get at least one bold color and then maybe one nude color, just so that you have a variety and you can wear one, you know, on special occasions or whatever, and then one for like more everyday. I have to say that my favorites are Posie K and Mary Jo K, but I really do like the nude colors too. Also, I have an extra Mary Jo lip kit, so if you don't want to wait for the next restock, hit me up on Instagram and I will gladly sell this to you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your video requests down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Listen, just leave or stay, but I'm done listening to it.